Hello and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. In today's video, I want to go over the results for the cash secured put and the covered call suggestions from option seller ROI. And this is for the week of April 11th, 2022. So let's start with a put list. And again, if you've seen my other videos regarding this website, here are the filters that I'm using. This is a free website. There's a link down in the description. And then you'll also be able to view my other videos on how I set it up. But basically, I'm looking for high percentage cash secured put trades that will hopefully expire out of the money, and we just keep the full premium. So using this screener and then my filters on top of that, only two suggestions came up that fit my criteria. And so one of them is SST. The strike price that was suggested was $19. The close before the screen was run was $23.28. The second one was IONS, and the suggested strike price was $35, and the close was $40.12. But you can see at open on Monday, the 11th, it gapped down a little bit to $22.90, down from $23.28, and IONS $39.75, down from $40.12. So not too far of a gap down, but again, it's just something to keep in mind. If you're making your lists on the weekends, just keep in mind what's going to happen or what may happen on open of Monday morning. So this was a short week because of the holiday weekend. And so you could see that there's only 4 different days that I collected data because of the short trading week. So both of them expired worthless. Both of them were winners. You can see a 9.9% final ROI. You gained $1.88 in premium for selling this put. Here it was 58 cents. Now I have this note right here, and this was because IONS was a trade that I would not have made, and that's just based on personal preference. There are no weekly options as of making this video. There are only monthly options, and there was a wide bid-ask spread. It went anywhere from 0 to $1.05. That was the bid-ask spread, and there was 0 volume. So I'm not sure if you would have been filled at 58 cents, but when I went back and looked at the opening price, that's what it came up as. So that's what I put in here. So really, there was only one serious contender for this put list, and that was SST. And you can see it was a pretty good winner. All right, let's look at the covered calls. All right, here at the covered call list, I have my filter settings down here, and this was pretty much the same thing that I did last time. There is something that I did different, though, this week, and I think it's pretty important. And that is, and I made a note up here just so I could be reminded to say it in this video, and that is, normally I would sort my covered call list on the option seller ROI website. I would sort it by strike, and I'm looking for strikes that are $50 or less just to keep everything consistent. But this time, using the recommendation of the developer, he suggested perhaps sorting by ROI instead, if you don't mind your shares being called away. And for this test, I don't mind the shares being called away, so I sorted it by ROI. And these are the tickers that were suggested. So again, SST, ADPT, this is in red, again, because there was a wide bid-ask spread. AMC and MARA, I'm trading similar positions on this, not these exact ones, but that's why those are in blue. And then in gold is the one that I actually did with my money, and that is NKLA. Now, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, this was a suggestion from this list. I did it, and I think it was $10.50 was the strike price for a covered call. So I purchased the shares around $10, $10.50, expired worthless, and so the stock has gone down considerably, so around $8 this week. So this one also expired out of the money. So now I've got 200 shares of NKLA, and I'll be continuing to sell covered calls on them, but along the way collecting the premium. So DKN, GTSP, TLRY, Riot, and RBLX. These are all the plays. Again, I'm just choosing the top 10 or the first 10 sorted by ROI. Here are the strike prices. Here are the closing prices from the previous week. Here are the opening prices. And then here in this column from F to I are the daily close prices for both the stock and the option. So if we just look over here at the summary, you can see that 9 out of 10 were not assigned. That is, 9 out of 10 of these options expired worthless. Only one of them expired in the money, so that one would have been called away. So let's take a look at this one. So this one was TSP right here. So TSP, I'm assuming you would have purchased it at market open around $10.35 and then immediately sold the covered call at $11 strike price. So this is the buy right strategy, or the covered call strategy. And you earned 35 cents in premium. So you gained 35 cents right off the bat. You let this expire in the money because we see that it closed at $11.19. You agreed to sell it at $11. So you gained the 65 cents from the sale of your stock, buying at $10.35, selling at $11. And you gain 35 cents in premium. So 65 plus 35, that would be $1. So you gained $1, you gained $100 for this whole trade. So that would have obviously boosted your ROI. This ROI is only calculating the premium divided by the amount of money that needed to buy 100 shares at that price. So you definitely were profitable on this trade. Actually, you were profitable on all the trades, but you were really profitable on the TSP if you would have done that suggestion. So once again, this strategy is a really good strategy, writing covered calls. So I can't really suggest, should you do puts or should you do calls? That's completely up to you. But again, what I like to do is if it's a red day or the stock is having a red month, red week, then yes, I would like to do puts first because you can get your strikes really low and far away from the current trading price. If the stock is having a really green day or a really green week or month, then I would like to do covered calls because most likely those stocks are going to stay within some type of range. And the further you can get away from that range, the more likely your options are going to be expiring worthless. So for what it's worth, it was a really good week for calls. So the link is down in the description if you want to check it out. It's completely free. And then you can go ahead and run your screener this weekend and see what trades are coming up for next week. So if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button so you can stay up to date of more reviews for this website and also how I'm using the wheel strategy and options trading for my lifestyle trading and to pay off monthly bills. Until next time, trade wisely and take care.